Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at the 1.13 update for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we went to the Glad HQ and then they directed us to Sigma Fulcrum. We went down and spoke to Yarad after doing some trading up there, which I strongly recommend because we're now going to enter a combat phase. Down in here, and what the game is now telling us is we got to get to an access point, which I think is down over this way somewhere. Where is it? I think it's down here. Where is it? It's saying it says the access point down is 29 meters down there. Okay, yeah, it's down here, but somebody was shooting at us. I think the problem is that you don't want to go blasting everybody in sight. What you got to do is be a bit circumspect while we actually do this. Oops, I seem to be hooked on something. Because not everybody is hostile. Access point is in here. We got another trader here. What are you trading in? What do you have today? Awfully kind of you. Okay, just food. That's fine. Alright, it's saying the access point is here. Access the console so we can get started. I need a few seconds to activate the security bypass routine. So we need to talk to this. Commander, we have a problem. I've erased our tracks, but the Solarians seem to be further advanced than the Mutagun that I'd anticipated. The good news is the artifact used in the creation appears depleted. There's currently no replacement. It means that we only need... This means we must only erase the data core, including all backups, and trigger the destruction of the substance in storage. But we could soon face catastrophe. We need to go to the exotic materials lab. I think this is where we start wandering around the building. Go to the... Is there anything in here? Have a look round. Nope. This is where we've got to go up the building. Okay, we're just going to get here. Sooner or later, things do start firing at us, though. I just want to go back this way and check something, because I think when we get to the core, there's a bit of a puzzle. Yeah, that turret keeps coming out. And if I come in here... What we can do is heal up, though. If we look round, it's not in here. I think it's in here. What we got is these symbols here. And what you really want to do is make a record of these symbols and the color of the light inside it, because I think that has an impact on how you do the core. Actually, I'm just going to eat some food while we're at it as well. I think we're bring some food with us. I don't want too much, just in case it all goes wrong. I think we'll bring some some of these with us as well. We'll eat that, and we're 205. Yeah, we'll eat that, and anything else that could be useful. Can we make some bandages, actually? I'll just tell it to make some bandages. Something tells me we might need them. Right, it says the materials lab is up 38 meters. So we've got to climb up and see what we can find. I'll be completely upfront, I'm not 100% sure that we're going to get all this done in this part, because it is a little bit of a maze if I remember correctly. We got to be a bit careful. We got to... Nope, okay. There's 29 meters, is there? We got to get over there. How are we going to get over there? Okay, it says it's this way. I'm not sure if I was meant to kill him, but... In order to decontaminate the laboratory, you must trigger the containment alert. Use 2 switches for the next field containment. Okay. I got a feeling you've got to go down there, but I want to make sure that non-pressurized. Okay, that's just the... Where is it? Where are we going? Deactivate the containment. Where's the switches then? I think what's happened is that we're above the containment. We got to go down, I think. I think it's down here. Okay, switch there. Purge the laboratory. Now go to the outer airlock and take the elevator up and go through the door. There's a red switch on the floor. Press it to decontaminate. Okay, we got that there. It says not allowed. We have to go up here. There's the red switch. This will set the Solarians back months if anything left to save. We need to delete the data. Take the elevator down to data storage and access the console. Okay. Where's data storage? Well, we've got a whole load of loot here. I think data storage is down this lift here. We've got to keep going down. Take the minigun. Oops, there's some more stuff over here. This is playing slightly different than what I expected. We in range. Okay, we're in range of the ship, so and we keep the sweet mushrooms. Oops. No, it doesn't really have a put money in there. We keep the bars. I don't think we need the energy drink. We'll keep the antibiotic injection. Fuel. Trade miscellaneous. Put that in there. We actually use up this oxygen because my oxygen's got a bit low. Let me just see. Whoops. What was that? I think we've still got to keep going down. Wow. Heal up. Reload. Okay, we got some more fuel and loot here. I'll just keep taking this. Fuel's always useful. I think there's a prison level in here as well. I think where we got to go is over here. Down through there. So we're going to keep going down. Yeah, this place looks familiar. I think this is the data store. There we are. Anybody in here? Just want anyone sneaking out behind me or anything like that, hidden in corners or something. I think this is the console. It says talk to Yarod. Unfortunately, the destruction of the laboratory did not affect the database, but they are specific. Unfortunately, the destruction of the laboratory did not affect the database. They specially secured. Even if we destroy everything here, the copies will still be in the Silurian security area. You have to reset the main data core. It will be swarming with soldiers by now, but it won't help. You've got to get to the other side of the station. We've got to get to the other side of the station. Access the security area in the quartermaster's room. Yep. So I think we've done everything here. I just want to... I'm sure there used to be a lot more troops in this area, but I'm not complaining. Right, the quartermaster is up there. So what we've got to do now, I think if we go... What's further down? Might as well. Wow. Okay, we might need a super boost from this. Okay, we haven't got a super boost. Well, I don't think there's anything here. I mean, there's the problem with this place is there's lots of loot, but when it all blows up, this is the... We've got to go up another floor. I think... Can we go up any higher? Is this the... I think this is the room we came in, isn't it? Yeah, the quartermaster's office is over there. And this is where we've got to be a little bit careful. I'm sounding a little bit tense. I am. Use the elevator on the right side to go down to the lowest level, then straight ahead until you reach a red door. From there, follow the painted red corridor to the main data core. Yeah. I think if we go in here. There's all right. We've got. I think we've got some mobility to trade here. Hey there. What do you mean? All this, all the kind of came through, ended up here. Okay, welcome Thorpe. Okay. What is this research station? Okay, so this is just flavor text by the look of it. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Detox heavy bandages. I'm gonna buy. He sells bandages. I'm gonna stock up on some bandages. So I'm gonna get about 20 odd bandages. Oh, I've just sold bandages. Oh, that's a mistake. He buys, he doesn't sell. Okay, I've just sold some of my life support. That was silly. We will sell the minigun though. I think am I in range of? No, we're only in range of the Burke now. Okay. That doesn't restore health. This does. This is a first aid kit. We're gonna take some of these first aid kits with us. Just as a boost. Does anything else give me anything to do with health? Okay. What I will do is shove this in the container controller. We'll eat that. I will eat the sweet mushroom. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with the flow, guys. I'm gonna go down. So it's right to the bottom. I think in here this is not allowed. Okay, well. Yeah, you're not going to get opportunist shots on me. I think this is a prison level. And again, you can see the symbol up there. Symbol there. Got prisoners in here. Okay. On behind. Got him. There's another one on the left hand side. Got him. Anything, everything here is still off limits. This way, the assault rifle makes a big difference. Okay. Was fairly close. Okay, just pull back a bit through the right door. Okay, we've got the health kit back. Let's stay with the assault rifle. It seems to be pretty effective. See the symbols on the wall again. Okay, we've got something else just there. I think we've got everyone. Yeah. Not allowed. It says use, but it's not working. Okay. Access the main data core. We've got to go up now, have we? Not allowed. That's pretty good. They're all largely all bunched up. Okay. I keep thinking that these turrets are going to start shooting me. Okay. Reload again. Right, this is the main data core. Press to talk to Yarod. I've activated the data deletion routine, but also the protocols for destroying the mutagen storage facilities. The small laboratory we went through downstairs will also be destroyed. All materials that are and could be used for research and all products should have been destroyed. This should bring the Solarians' operation here on Sigma Fulcrum to an end. Unfortunately, there's nothing left to investigate. In my opinion, that's for the better, but we should get out of here as quickly as possible. Go back to Glad. That was a lot more straightforward. Right, so everything's blowing up now. As I say, that was a lot more straightforward than... So you still can't get into these rooms. I thought I saw someone moving here. A little bit of an anticlimax actually, because we do have some... I think what we're actually getting here is we're not really getting the damage that used to be in the past, because half the building used to blow up underneath your feet, and if you weren't in the right place you'd end up dying. But we are getting a little bit of loot from various places. Okay, we're kind of running out of space here a little bit. And obviously these symbols here now aren't really relevant anymore. As I say, they used to be quite relevant. We'll dump off all this stuff, which we don't really need now. You feel comfortable and satisfied? Yes, thank you, game. So we will try and grab as much loot as possible. I'm assuming we still can't, whoops, still can't access these. Right, we're going to go up. Nothing out, there's nothing. This didn't blow up, did it? No. Okay. See, this used to be a good place to kind of go in and loot, but no, guys. How do we get? Because I'm pretty sure in the past these towers were activated as well. I mean, you had all sorts of rooms in here and things, which doesn't seem to be used anymore. No, okay, these guys are all stood around doing nothing. Is this where... Yeah, this is where we came in. This is the... Oops. Okay, we've got to deal with this assault mechanism. I'm trying to think of think I might have damaged my ship as well while I was at it. I think we're just going to have to peck away at him until he blows up. Yeah, I think I damaged my own ship here. We're going to have to do a little bit of repairs. Either that or this was engaged in the battle with the mech, but I think it was my rocket. I actually hit my own ship, which is pretty stupid, but we are going to need to work on a repair bay. The trouble with the current capital vessel is there isn't somewhere where I can put a repair bay. Yeah, we've blown a hole in the kind of thing here. I think I've got the ability to repair. Oops, no. Put you in there. I think we need a half block. Just drop you in. I think we need to flip you over like that. I say, okay. I suppose that's it for Sigma Fulcrum. Did I loot you? Quick look. Yep, got you. I think I much preferred the old version. Used to get a vast amount of loot from here. Oops. I say you used to get a part. I actually got a jetpack on. Let's put the jetpack on. You're in range of the base of Sigma Fulcrum. Okay. Thrusters on. And we are. Is that another one of those? Okay, let me just see. Who's firing at me? We're going to go back for. Just curious, see who's actually firing at me. Yeah, we're not going to waste ammunition on that guy. Because I say, you could get all inside of here, inside these chambers, and get loot, but it's all locked now. Oh well. Maybe we're no longer meant to antagonize the opposition. So just gonna come here, turn the power off. I mean, seeing we're here, come here, turn the jetpack off so we can land on top of the ship. We've been away a little bit of time, so go and see if we can do some harvesting. Wheat always grows relatively quickly, so put this in the fridge. I think what we're going to have to do is put that back in there. Can eat that. I think I'm gonna right. We've got 20 bandages. Can I think what we'll have to do, we've got quite a lot of food, so I'm gonna keep knocking out the bandages. We're probably gonna need to stop on a planet or something and do things. Okay, fuel input, I can go into there. I can go back onto there. I've got way too much in my inventory, but that's okay. Okay, we've got some space oranges. Right. Let's have a look at this system. This is Sigma Fulcrum. You've got titanium. Okay, so it's not really. This is empty space. Okay. So we've got to go back to the Glad HQ. We've got plenty of time, so what we're going to do is go back to the Abyssum system. Thrusters on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to search for, or technically all we got to do is go back through this Eleon. Okay, let's just search for, what's it, IBL. Just show on map. Gonna lock target. We lock target. Where is it? It's up there. And we're gonna head back to Abyss, wherever that is. I can't say it this morning. And here we are back in this lovely white sun. Is that it? Right, so we just need to get into here. Tag this. Find the... Where are you? There it is. This sun is really, really bright. Apologies if it's a bit of a glare. I'm just going to... Commander, I have a request. Please keep my whereabouts a secret for the time being, even within the Glad. My true nature could cause some unwanted confirmation. We should avoid that now. I call it a digital gut theory. Yeah, I think this is where we might end up indulging in a little bit of combat. So again, we're just going to fly. Oops. Right, we're just going to fly towards the Glad Outpost, and I'll see you once we get there. So here we are. We're just coming back on the Glad Outpost. We can just find the... Okay, talk to Commander Mercer Jr. Yep. I'm going to put the ship slightly there. I don't think we use the Merc. Okay. Turn thrusters off. Wow. We're getting through a lot of exit. Actually, before we leave, how much spare pentaxid have I got? Got 278, so I think what we will do is pentaxid tank. What's it? Get 10, 20, 30, 40. That should get. We're gonna definitely have to find some pentaxid soon. We're consuming a lot of fuel. Okay, turn the jetpack off. I think I have got some more bandages. Let me just do a little bit of offloading. We don't need that. Not actually sure what I'm carrying that around with me. Got some gold coins that need to empty and sort this out. Okay. Got a large health pack, we've got a medium one. I think I just made some more. Let me just check. Fridge. There we got a few more health packs. A couple of large ones which we probably be able to access anyway, so should have, I think if we health 5 22, I think we'll be okay. Famous last words. What I will do is just make sure we're fully loaded, because there was a point where we actually get attacked by Mercer. I think we'll go to the plasma rifle for a little while. we might need to put down capacity. Oops, what happened there? There it is. Talk to Commander Mercer Jr. I don't want to kill you guys, so behave yourself. It appears that we have successfully disrupted the Solarian operation on Sigma Fulcrum, including the existing biological weapons, that mutagenic substance. At least for now, it's a shame that everything was destroyed, but it is for the better. I fully agree with the Doctor on that. Speaking of which, it was very forward-thinking of you to take Dr. Yarad to a location of his choosing and delete the information about the location immediately. We couldn't have asked for more than to risk his life. So let's meet here shortly for further evaluation. Sure, all right. So we've got a little bit of standing. Is that it? Okay, let's just talk to this guy. Okay, Commander, there you are. Again, I've gone through the reports and there's no further question of this point. We'll keep Sigma Fulcrum under close observation, but for today you've done more than you do. Oh, by the way, we received a message from Alex here. She'll be back here soon as well. Until then, head down to the cafeteria and take a breath and get some rest. Yeah, I think this is where we might get betrayed and we end up fighting in the lower levels. I think. I'm going to have to keep saying I think, because this is something and nothing. Because... Alright, we'll go down to the cafeteria. Where's the blast doors? There they are. Find Kessel. My commander, just prepare for my ship, okay. Where's Kessel then? Is the game giving me a... Oh, there he is, over there. So Kessel's come here. I wouldn't miss your little welcome party for anything, but I don't think I've forgotten. You still owe me a top root beer. Ever since you visited the brewery supplies, this is even worse. Now tell me, what exactly have you been up to there? Okay, well, that was a bit strange. Commander, I seem to you've fallen asleep. I don't like to wake you up, but there's an urgent message from Nicola Plant. She wants you down in the hangar. Well, that was strange. The screen went blank, and it's almost like there was a what we call it? Tommy not allowed. I think this is where we end up fighting creatures. Okay. Yeah, there was a strange reset there. Okay. Good thing you got my message. I can't reach anyone. Comms are acting up. Mercer and Emerson aren't responding either. Listen, I've come down here because I've left my datapad behind. I noticed the console throwing up errors. The container lockdown has been deactivated. One of the containers is emitting a strange signal. Might be what's jamming the internal comms. Since you're here, since you're still suited up, may I ask you to go check it out? Okay. I think, right, where we got to go? Check the containers. I think we got to go down there, so we got to get kitted up, ready to go. I don't think, because we've already... Oh, well, take that. I think what we're after is down here. Let me just get tooled up. Have a walk round first just to see if we trigger anything, and then if not, I think it could be that one in the corner. Nope. An ambush. Okay, I don't think. Get to the command center. Yep. Okay. Aha. Right, we're gonna have to come back and loot this later on. Although most of it is fairly low level junk. But we'll keep going with the mission anyway. So we're gonna come up here. It says go to the command center. We're gonna change back to here. Is this working? Yep, good. Yeah, I think we've got hostiles in here now. Are you hostile? Because the opposition has changed. Anyway, if I upset someone by killing them, it's unfortunate. Okay, there's some more in here. I think it's indicated by the fact that these guys have changed to Xerex. That might account for why the mission is changed. Okay, we're just going to go up. Reload. Make sure we've got everybody in here. Yeah. Okay, that guy is dead. Okay, there's nothing here. All right, we're going to need to find somewhere safe to do a bit of unloading. Bridge. Go in there, eat that. Put the sweet mushrooms in there. I've got 4,000 rounds of ammunition. Wow. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shove all this in. All the stuff that I don't really got navigation data, energy drink. Or eat that. And that can go in the fridge. Put that in the fridge as well. Okay, put that. Whoops. Put that in the fridge as well. Right, we've got a bit more space. Unlocked, you know. Hacking the door. It says, you know, its sacrifices have been made. The Galactic Fulcrum Morse test subjects. We have to explain this. Okay, attention. There's a Xerex commander with Mercer. Okay. Kill Xerex commander. Okay, reload. Talk to Commander Mercer. Are you a traitor like before? Commander, I can explain. I think I've made a terrible mistake. Listen, there was only the first wave. We're evacuating, but there's no time. But you have no time. But I have had to lie to you. Alex has sent a message. She's been captured. I'm afraid after my lack of cooperation here that she's in danger here. The coordinates of the old prison base of Optorora system and a clearance code. If you get close enough to the facility undetected, go quickly and handle things, I swear. Okay, consequence. Leave the station. I don't want to leave the station. I want to loot the station. Okay. Probably it's not that. The loot there, but we're going to leave behind. I think we got all the good boxes. Commander Planet and I have loaded everything into escape pods, Mercer included. You have to explain a lot. but we're all locked in. We must be triggered by a lockdown. Thanks to you and Planet Light Diligence, we're still alive, but there's no time to waste. You must send the priority code to UCHO. There's an emergency broadcast switch near the outer platform. Look for the orange door with a sign. Yep. So we've got to go up here. Where's the door? Okay. Just in case there's hostiles up here. We go in here. Flip the switch. Self-destruct, so you should leave. The next destination is Ontario system. Okay. There's a nice pile of copper here. Do I need iron ore? Actually, curiosity, because I don't want to go to the next stage in this part. I think what we'll do is we'll just go back in and we'll have a look round and see what we can, if there's anything of here, and then they'll say we'll do the prison break in the next part. Oops. But we'll go down and see what's in here. Right, the gravity generator's gone, so we're gonna have to float around. And yeah, wow, they did a pretty serious job on this side. Can I loot you? Okay, we got that thing there. Let's take a look around. There's nothing else. Everything is gone here. Actually, am I close to? Yeah, good. I'm just going to hook to there because we can't core, but we could loot these. We'll just salvage these. No, there's no, as they say, waste not, want not. As I say, oh. Didn't do the upper ones when we came in here last time because I didn't notice them. Looks like the base actually reset. Okay, we'll take it. Fuel's fuel, even on a good day. Blast doors are good for loot as well. Wow. Okay. Take the food. Suppose this is where the fridges were. Laser rifle. Minigun. Got to try and orientate myself now. I mean, we could pick up a pile of iron or something. Okay, we got. Oh yeah. We will certainly take 10,706 oxygen. That's certainly worth it. And then we're there's any fuel tanks around here. That would be nice. Let me just orientate around again. We'll get rid of that because we can leave by that door if we need to through there, so we don't have to come all the way round. Okay, well, just put this like this. They definitely removed all the good loot boxes. There used to be some really good loot boxes in here in the past. A bit more oxygen. Some small oxygen. Take the ammo. Remove you. Right, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to go through, pick this stuff up. It's all 3 loot, so let me just get shove this into miscellaneous at the moment. It's all got, okay. Good old Sathium again. More Sathium. Flux cores, nice. Just reorientate again. Back again. So take the charges. Okay. Shove this in. To say we're definitely going to have to work on getting some pentaxid. So what I'll probably do is I'll do the next mission, go to the prison, and then what we're going to have to do is have a bit of a timeout so that we can stock up on some key resources. It'd be nice if they actually sent us to a system that had some key resources in it actually, although what we could do is on the way, if depending on how far away the prison planet is, we could stop off on another planet to replenish supplies that way. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going through this and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I thought I'd looted all these boxes here, but obviously not. So just come in here, take that, and I've got, oh, there's a couple more in this corner. So it's certainly worth coming back in, but I haven't found anything that's particularly exotic. No actual hub bits or anything. So you've got bits and pieces like this. I'm going to go up one more level. Oh, okay, we've got some more up here. Okay, just shove all this in. You can see here that I've got put that in there so I don't forget about it. Yeah, so there's lots of general loot, but nothing particularly kind of no exotic weapons or anything like that. In fact, there's no special containers in here at all. It's all just fairly run-of-the-mill type loot. I think what we got over here, we got fuel. Right, we got one that we got some more, another pile of fuel. We'll just take the fuel. So we got some oxygen, we got some fuel out of it. There's nothing else here. Just go through the wall here. And that is about it, guys. So I might as well take that out. Come through here. Fly back down. There's an exit at the lower level. We are burning oxygen. Where was that exit? There it is. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it interesting. I'll sort out all the bits and pieces off camera, guys, because obviously there's quite a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And in the next part, we will walk to wherever that is, places caused, and we will go and stage a prison break. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.